C26 Precision Forecast Center. Meteorologist Michael Fish.
We appreciate you being with us tonight on what is kind of a cool night, but it's a quiet night. Now, of course, today it was cool, but our average high temperature is in the 60s, so it's not that odd, but there's a key to that. Our high temperature in the 60s, you know, on average, it's not even supposed to hit 70 again until next May. But do not worry, there are ups and downs, of course, in Wisconsin, and we're going to be slowly getting those temperatures back up as we head through the week. But tonight, temperatures dipping. That's because we're getting rid of the clouds. The air's real dry. All that heat going to go out into space. That's why, look at this. Just off to the west and off to the north, we have frost advisories here, and then freeze warnings, I should say, for a hard freeze as you head closer and closer to Rhinelander, like Vilas County. So be aware of that if you have sensitive plants. I'm not talking about their feelings. Sensitive plants, freezing. 68 degrees should be our average high. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about, well, average highs are now in the 60s. All we could muster was 61 in Milwaukee. Notice there's a little bit of cool air here, but the temperatures bounce back up out to the west, back up to 75 in Omaha, Nebraska, 73 in Sioux Falls. Now, temperatures now, it is a little bit cooler right next to the lake, like Sturgeon Bay 54. What's cooler now is actually going to help us tonight because the lake's temperature not going to drop that quickly. It's actually going to be warmer than what our temperatures will be for the rest of the night and keep up the winds a little bit right about here. So that's going to keep a lot of us away from any sort of frost. But again, off to the north and west, that's your best threat of it. But no frost right now. 56 in Shawano, the current temperature. Satellite radar, again, we're going to be really starting to get cold tonight because we're getting rid of these clouds. Wind's going to become light and that air is dry. It means that heat goes right out into space. But again, Lake Michigan going to be helping us out with a few clouds and keeping up the wind a little bit, mixing up the atmosphere a bit. So as far as our Sunday is concerned, it's going to be cool. Still, I mean, compared to average, but actually a fairly nice day. We're going to have less wind with that high pressure real close to us. But here are the breezy conditions and warmer conditions. They're going to get closer and closer as this week goes on. We're going to start to bump up the temperatures again. So we're going to be cool tonight, and we're talking about frost or freezing conditions just off to the west and north as we head through the night. Now, as far as tomorrow is concerned, maybe a few lake effect clouds if you live by like Sheboygan, Kewaunee, Manitowoc County. Most of us going to see plenty of sunshine, and then that warm front getting a little bit closer. Not with rain and thunderstorms, but just some warmer air starting to work its way into our area as the week goes on. The system's going to be a real slow mover, and in front of it, well, we start to warm things up. But some frost, especially to the west and to the north. 37 degrees, though, in Green Bay tonight, colder to the north and west. Sunday, 62, mostly sunny, less wind. You're going to notice that, less wind. Sunday night, 38, clear and cool, maybe even a little bit of patchy frost again to the north and west. And Monday, breezier, 68 degrees. So notice we're starting to moderate those temperatures just a little bit. 68 on Tuesday as well. And then Cassandra, if you were waiting for more 70s, don't worry about the averages because Wednesday and thereafter, we're going to make it into the 70s each and every day.